This is Isabella Ferraro and this is my week 5 video diary. I was really happy with my performance on Monday. I thought I did really well. What I was nervous about was hitting all the notes because they're obviously a lot higher and I have to hit them a lot harder with a lot more strength than I usually would. And so I was really happy that I managed to hit all those notes. And I thought I looked really nice. I really liked the styling, and that all comes down to Nat, styling, song choice, the dances and stuff. So I'm really, really happy because it looked brilliant, and I felt, like I looked good, and it was just, I thought it just was a very smooth performance and did what I had to do. So I don't think the song was too far from what I'm actually like as an artist. Like I still felt very artistic, but it's certainly far from my genre. Like it's a pop, essentially it's a pop song, and I think I'm so far from like commercial pop. So it's still not a song that I'd write, or if I chose, it's not something that I'd necessarily pick for my this is who I am. But what I really like about Nat's choices is that she does pick something different every week, and she picks things that aren't me because she wants to show people that it doesn't matter what I get thrown at me, I can still do it, I can still pull it off. Throughout the week before I perform, I often try and think, oh, Mel's going to like it, or Ronan's not going to like it, or Guy's going to love it. Like, I try and think which judge is going to like it and which isn't, so that when it does come time to get feedback, I can already sort of half expect it, or I'm at least a bit prepared for any criticism. But with my last performance with Ray of Light, I honestly thought that either all the judges would love it or they'd all really not like it. So I was really surprised that the comments were a mixed bag. I mean, Ronan didn't like it at all, and then Mel thought it was my best performance ever. So it's such a contradiction when one judge is, one way, and then the other judge is in the opposite direction. Like, it's so confusing because I didn't know what to think of my performance after that, because I wasn't sure if it was good or it was bad, because they didn't, as judges, they didn't collectively agree. They all had different opinions. As much as I, love Mel's comment, I don't think it was better than my audition. I still think my audition is the best performance I've done on the show, but that is because I had the time to fall in love with the song, and I think also I've had months to prepare for that. I had months, and I've obviously been singing the song for years, so I know where I want it to sit and stuff, and that's why I don't think anything will ever top that. But I mean, it was still the most amazing compliment, especially because it was from Mel. So I'm now in top 8, and that's incredible because 90,000 people auditioned, and top 8 is obviously a very small minority of everyone who auditioned, and the fact that I'm still in the competition because people are voting for me is nuts, and it's so inspiring. And because of that, I think that music's going to be, in terms of a career, I think it's going to be very possible. I think that now that I know people like me, and they like my music, like my sound, I think that I'd definitely like to keep creating music, and I just want to do it more and more every time. So I think what being in the top 8 has made me realise is that a career is possible and probable, but it's definitely possible. I feel like I'm living the dream, and I feel like I'm exactly where I want to be because I know what I wanted, and that's the most important thing. You have to know what you want, and the key to living your dream is by asking yourself all the tough questions, and by figuring out where you want to go and how far you're willing to get where you want. To live your dream, you have to be very headstrong and very clear and true to yourself. So that's my advice for anyone out there who is struggling with an opportunity that they want to do, or a dream that they have, no matter how big or small, and they don't know how to get there. I think you have to do what you want to do, and you just have to go for it and give it 100%.